Yeah, and you never know what those experiences are, right? That really make a difference. Because I go back to my childhood, like my dad owned a failed grain elevator, and it wasn't through any fault of their own. They just had a fire, and the insurance company decided not to pay for it. I can tell you that dramatically altered how I do business, right? And I mean,
Mm.
as much as, I think about things from my childhood that affected me, we lived in the largest house in town and we moved to the smallest house in town. And the president of the bank still lives in the house I lived in. Those are all really unique experiences that caused me to be who I am. But I don't know that that's really what caused me to have success, or maybe it was my jerky self when I was a young manager, or maybe it was my, hey, I don't really care who we run over as long as we get to this result kind of thing. And I
Mm.
think a lot of us go through that early in our careers. Fortunately for us, fortunately for many of us at least, those people had a lot of grace with us, right? And they realized where we were at in our journey because they also saw what they were like when they were that age and trying to make a difference. And I don't think, like I don't think there was malice in my early leadership. It was just that it was less about here's what we're trying to accomplish and more about here's where we've got to be,
Mm.
type of scenario. I mean, you know, we're not the type of people that sit around and feel sorry for ourselves. And so, I think that has such an impact on your kids, right? And I
Yeah.
think that's the one gift that my dad gave me was, he was broke most of my life, but I still had everything I needed.